Alright, so what if we have x squared plus 13x? Well, again, I'm going to do 13 divided by 2, and then I'm going to square that. And so that gives me 169 over 4. My factors of this perfect square are going to be x plus 13 over 2 squared. So notice that by dividing this coefficient of x and dividing it by 2, I'm getting b. I'm getting the other term of that x plus something squared or x minus something squared. So let's look at another problem. What if I have x squared minus 8x plus something? Well, first thing I want to do is complete the square, and so I'm going to do negative 8 divided by 2, and I'm going to square that. Now negative 8 I know simplifies, or negative 8 divided by 2 simplifies to negative 4, so negative 4 squared is 16. So that means I'm going to have x minus 4 squared. Let's do another one. What if I have x squared plus 9x plus blank? What do I need to do to complete the square? Again, 9 divided by 2 squared. That gives me 81 over 4. So 81 over 4. And can you guess what this is going to be? X plus something squared. What's that something going to be? 9 over 2. Are you getting the hang of it? Let's do another. What if I have x squared minus 7x? What do I need to do to complete the square? Well, I'm going to do negative 7 divided by 2 and square that, which gives me 49 over 4. So I'm going to put my 49 over 4 here. And down here, I'm going to have x minus 7 halves. So that comes in handy, because what if I wanted to try and solve for that being equal to 0? Well, then you could tell me that x equals 7 halves. And we are actually going to do some problems tomorrow that involves solving problems using completing the square. But for now, let's just keep doing some more completing the squares. What if I have x squared plus 5x? What do I need to do to complete this square? Well, I'm going to take 5 divided by 2 and square it, which gives me 25 over 4. So 25 over 4. And again, I know that this is then x plus 5 halves squared. Alright, so let's think about something. If I have x squared plus dx plus c, and I want it to be a perfect square, what does c have to equal? What does c have to equal? What do I have to have right here in order for this to be a perfect square? Well, I'm going to find it in terms of d. So I'm going to c equals d divided by 2 squared. I take the coefficient of x, divide it by 2, and square it in order to figure out what number I need as my third term. Alright, complete your check-in. And since you were all upset about no joke, even though this isn't a math joke, I got it off my popsicle stick. What do you call a sleeping cow? Give up? A bulldozer. Ha ha ha. Okay, see you all tomorrow.